Hello and welcome to Business Reporter's digital transformation campaign. I'm Ashley Blake. Global shortages aren't rare in industry. They tend to occur about once in a decade. But the sheer scale of demand since 2020 due to COVID has upended business as usual and led to unprecedented shortages, especially in the market of electronics components such as chips and processors. As a result, manufacturers have realised that the way they source parts needs to change. They need a smarter, more flexible, transparent system in order to make their supply chains more resilient. What exactly does such a sourcing solution look like? That's what we're going to discuss today with Jens Gampel. He's CEO of Sourceability. We know there's a worldwide shortage of parts. How bad is this shortage? Is it just a glitch, or is it something we're going to have to live with long term?
Yeah, we have always seen shortages in our industry, but this one is special. When the pandemic hit in 2020, a lot of industries saw an immediate increase of demand of their products. And what happened is that the supply could not hold up with the demand. So production was hit by the pandemic while the demand went through the roof. The shortage won't go away. And the reason is that the demand in our industry for electronic components will double within the next 10 years, which means we have to find tools and ways to change our planning, our forecasting, and the way we manage our supply chain. And this can only be digital.
Parts sourcing is as old as industry itself. So one would imagine it uses a time-tested, robust method. Why does it need to change?
Yeah, the robust methods you're talking about are spreadsheets. 90% of the sourcing in our industry happens through using spreadsheets. This means when a designer, when an engineer builds a bill of material, he mainly does it in a spreadsheet. Then it's going to the supply chain people. They are using these spreadsheets. They develop bill of material in spreadsheets, and then they send them out to suppliers. And it takes days and weeks to get the quotes back in. And from multiple dozens, hundreds of different spreadsheets, then they have to build one spreadsheet that is the holy grail. So this example shows you how complex and complicated the whole process is. It's time consuming, it's complicated, there are a lot of people involved, and it takes a long time to really come to the results that you're looking for.
Okay, so what's the alternative?
The solution has to be digital. There have to be places, marketplaces, where a supply chain person or a design person can go and can find all the information in one place they are looking for, from technical information to lead time information to alternates in a product, pricing, and how long it really takes to get the product into your production line.
How is digitalization going to transform supply chains in the next, say, 5 to 10 years?
Oh, I think there will be a major difference to what we just experienced in the last 2 years. In 5 years, we will be fully digital, we will be real time, and we will be able to react immediately to events like another pandemic or another tsunami that we had in Japan, who had a huge impact on the electronic components supply chain. So this will change because we'll have more transparency and we have the tools to react immediately and not to wait for data and information for days and weeks because we're using analog tools.
How does Source Engine fit into this? What does it do and how does it work?
Yeah, Source Engine is the first and still only e-commerce marketplace in the electronic components industries. And it has multiple pillars that it's based on. One is on the technical side. If you develop a product today as an engineer, you can find all the technical information about products on Source Engine. we are carrying more than 1 billion part numbers with technical information, with alternates that you can use, with information about REACH, ROHS restrictions, and even with export-import restrictions that a product might have. On the other hand, it's like a supply chain product where you are transactionable. You can build your bill of material, you can look for pricing, you can look for lead times, and then at the end you push a button and you can place an order.
Okay, so how does Source Engine allow for better management of bill of materials? And how does it compare with the old way of managing BOM?
Yeah, there is a huge difference. First of all, the bill of material is connected to the marketplace, so it's transactionable. What you do, you build your bill of material, and you can have in a single bill of material up to 4,000 different products, line items. When the bill of material is finished, you can use other tools like the quoted tool to send individual requests for quotes to your suppliers or to suppliers of the marketplace, and they quote back in your bill of material. So when all the quotes arrived and you made your choice on which product you want to place with which supplier, you just push one button and you can place multiple hundreds of orders for one bill of material to dozens of different suppliers with one push of a button. And here you see the difference to a spreadsheet. In a spreadsheet, you have to select the suppliers. You have to go to your ERP system. Then you have to create an order in your ERP system. And from the ERP system, you have to transfer to this order to every single supplier. It's a huge improvement, time improvement. And that's why the tools like the bill of material and the quoted tool inside Source Engine make a difference for every single supply chain person.
Okay, so how can companies get started with Source Engine?
Oh, I think the easiest way is just to go to sourceengine.com, sign up, and then use all the tools and the data in our cloud version. Very easy. The other option is, which mainly our corporate account customers take advantage of, is to have all the services, the products, and the data delivered into their systems by API. This technology allows to give all the information that we have and the tools that we have and make them available in their systems, whatever EDA or ERP systems they are using and they are used to.